News 25 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-990 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight, a longtime school official is planning to retire, and winners are announced for our Valentine's Day contest. News 25 starts now.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
The Nye County School District has one more job position opening soon. It's Friday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. The Nye County School District is announcing the retirement of longtime Superintendent Mr. Dale Norton effective June 30th of this year. Mr. Norton and his young family moved to Nevada from North Dakota and was first hired into this district over 30 years ago as the principal of a remote rural school in Amargosa from 1990 through 1992. He served as principal of Pahrump from 5th to 6th grade from 92 to 95, and the principal of Mans Elementary School from 95 to 2001, and Rosemary Clark Middle School from 2001 to 2005. In 2005, Mr. Norton was promoted to assistant superintendent, where he remained through 2012. That year, the Nye County School District Board of Trustees selected Mr. Norton as their new superintendent. He has held that position, serving the students of Nye County District ever since. Well, Henderson man is under arrest and facing several charges after deputies responded to a domestic disturbance call here in Pahrump.
The Nye County Sheriff's Office says a woman called to report that she had received a message from a friend asking her for help because her boyfriend was holding her against her will and had broken her phone. When deputies arrived at the home on Canyon Street, they were unable to get an answer at the door. Neighbors told officers they had heard fighting inside the home earlier. Deputies then forced entry into the residence. According to the sheriff's office, once inside, deputies encountered a female and a juvenile who exited a bedroom. They then identified that Linnell Maxwell was inside the bedroom. They located him and took him into custody. The sheriff's office says during the investigation, officers identified that Maxwell had physically battered the victim, to include choking her, taken her keys, and prevented her and her minor child from leaving. Maxwell was placed under arrest and booked on the following charges: interruption of a telephone call, domestic battery by strangulation, false imprisonment, destruction of property, and robbery. Sheriff Sharon Worley praised the actions of deputies.
I commend my staff for their quick assessment of the facts and their spontaneous actions, which ultimately saved this woman and small child from this situation.
Well, Nye County Search and Rescue is releasing details of a joint rescue effort in Inyo County last month that saved the lives of 2 injured hikers.
On January 5th, Nye County Search and Rescue members assisted Inyo County with a rescue on top of Eagle Mountain, which is located about 7 miles south of Death Valley Junction. 2 hikers had climbed near the top, and 1 had fallen and suffered multiple injuries. Several vehicles and search and rescue members responded to the reported coordinates. The hiker's cell phone was dead and service was extremely limited. Search and Rescue requested a helicopter evacuation through San Bernardino Highway Patrol. The severity of the injuries was unknown, so search and rescue members began to hike up to the injured person. The terrain was rocky and dark, and the climb required the hikers to be on hands and feet. Search and rescue members reached the hiker at 1 a.m., nearly 12 hours after his fall. The helicopter would not be there until at least 7 a.m., so search and rescue members stayed with the hikers, covering them with blankets and jackets. Temperatures were in the mid-20s at the 3,000-foot level. The helicopter from San Bernardino arrived around 9 a.m., pulled the victims from the mountain, and transported them to a Las Vegas hospital for treatment of their injuries. The Nye County Sheriff's Office says the coordinated effort between the 3 agencies ultimately saved the hiker's life.
Good job. Well, we have our contest winners. This one was for Valentine's Day.
Hi, this is Missy, and I'm here to introduce one of the runners-up of our Roses Are Red contest. This is Kathleen and Arnold Bluter. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. They have won a package of a gift certificate for 4 cookies from Crumble Cookie on Blue Diamond Road.
Okay,
There
awesome.
you go. Those are really good. And they have also won a bottle of red wine, Merlot actually, courtesy of the Sanders family winery.
Wow.
Yes, and these beautiful flowers. Look at this. These are from Something Special Florist over on Calvada. And we wanted to thank you. Congratulations. I wanted to thank you for entering the contest.
Thank you.
I also want to congratulate Katie and Cody West, who are our other runners-up in the contest. We received a lot of entries, and we had a really hard time choosing who the winners were going to be. But we did get Kathleen and Arnold, and they explained to us how they're working and raising their grandchildren, and their story touched our heart, and so that's why they are one of our runners-up. Katie had entered in for her husband Cody to win. They are a younger couple, and Cody has joined the Navy and is getting ready to go into boot camp very soon. So their story is also another one that touched our heart, and we were glad to be a part of this with them. Hi, come on over here. Oh, come on over here. Hi, this is Missy from KPVM and 103.1 Ace Country, and we're here to present the winner of the Ace Country Roses Are Red Valentine's Day contest, which is Dan Nagel. Congratulations. You were nominated by your wife, Denise. She tells us that you are a great husband and father and teacher and coach and just all-around wonderful person at life. So congratulations, and we've got some prizes for you. The first one is a night for two at the Pahrump Nugget and a $100 gift certificate to the steakhouse. All right. The next is a bottle of wine, courtesy of the Pahrump Nugget Casino. And we have a dozen cookies from Crumble Cookie on Blue Diamond Road in Las Vegas. That is only 12 cookies. They're big. And a dozen roses for your beautiful wife. All right. Congratulations. And I want to thank all of our sponsors again, which is the Pahrump Nugget Casino and Crumble Cookie and Something Special Florist on Calvada and the Sanders Family Winery on Kellogg. Thank you very much and congratulations. Yay, everybody give them some applause.
News 25 will return right after this break.
You're watching KPVM News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Well, welcome back. Alibaba is seeing a strong uptick in revenue, but the company is also feeling the effects of the coronavirus, especially in mainland China. Angela Miles has details in today's Business First Brief.
Here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, Tyson is a stock to watch. The meat producer reports it is benefiting from the swine fever outbreak in China. Orders for pork to China have increased 600%. According to the CEO, demand for all of Tyson's protein products are increasing worldwide as swine fever is creating less supply of pork in Asia. Alibaba, the company based in China and similar to Amazon, is making strong gains in revenue and in earnings. However, the company admits the coronavirus outbreak is having a significant effect on China's economy. And Ralph Lauren is bracing for a $70 million hit from the coronavirus as business slows in mainland China. China accounts for less than 4% of RL's business. That stock is up 22% during the past year.
To find out where you can see us every day, go to businessfirstam.com.
Thanks so much, Angela. Well, the Nevada National Security Site has some good news. Last weekend, the family of accident victims were involved in a collision on U.S. Highway 95. The individuals were taken to the hospital, but one of their dogs was thrown from the vehicle and could not be located. The story, they say, takes a positive turn. Today, drivers saw the dog trying to cross U.S. Highway 95 just south of the exit to the Nevada National Security Site. They brought the dog to the safety of the Nevada National Security Site police officers. And through the power of social media, employees were able to identify the dog as the one lost days prior. They contacted the owner's family members, and a very happy reunion took place. The dog is being taken to the hospital to surprise the owners as they recover. And of course, you can look at some more of those pictures on our local Pahrump Facebook page. Let's go to Lynn Peterson with the latest in entertainment.
Welcome to this week's Entertainment Report. The 92nd Annual Academy Awards were held last Sunday on Fox. The awards program once again had no host and honored the best in film for 2019. Held at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, the Oscars awarded honorees in 24 different categories. Best film of 2019 went to the film 1917. The Best Actress Award went to Cynthia Erivo for Harriet. Joaquin Phoenix took home the award for Best Actor. Best Director for the year was Bong Joon-ho for the film Parasite. The Best Original Song was I'm Standing With You from the movie Breakthrough, and the original score from Joker won Best Music. The prize for International Feature Film was from France. That was Les Miserables. For a complete list and videos, go to Oscars.com. Shannon Doherty is struggling with her own mortality and thanking friends and fans for their support following her stage 4 cancer diagnosis. The actress took to social media recently to update on her health, saying she is feeling the love and support. She continued, "To say I have stress is an understatement. To say that I'm struggling is mild, but I believe that I will find my footing. I'll dig deep for the inner strength I need to face it all. I pray I do it all with dignity and grace." Doherty's first revealed her cancer had returned in an interview earlier this month with Good Morning America. She was originally diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015. Janet Jackson is kicking off her Black Diamond World Tour in arenas across North America this summer. The all-new production will feature her new music from her forthcoming Black Diamond album, which will be released this year. The tour will include music from her 12 multi-platinum albums, as well as a special performance of Rhythm Nation 1814, which recently marked its 30th anniversary. The tour kicks off in Miami on June 24th and will hit several major cities across North America, including New York's legendary Madison Square Garden and Staples Center in Los Angeles. An Atlanta prosecutor will examine singer James Brown's death after meeting Wednesday with a woman who said she has evidence that Brown was murdered. Fulton County District Attorney said his investigators would conduct interviews and weigh potential evidence before deciding whether to launch a full-scale death investigation. Brown, one of the nation's most prominent entertainers, died at the age of 73 at a hospital in Atlanta on December 25, 2006. His death certificate blamed a heart attack and fluid in the lungs, but the doctor who signed the death certificate said that he believed Brown could have died in relation to a toxic substance. And that's your entertainment this week. I'm Lynn Peterson.
Thanks, Lynn. News 25 will be back on the other side of this break.
This segment of the news is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Nye County's injury attorneys. Don't get bullied by insurance companies. Call Jason Ernest and bully them back at 775-727-9500.
Well, can politics impact your brain? Well, a current health study says yes, they can.
It puts a strain on relationships and it puts a strain on the individuals, right? I mean, a lot of people are saying that over 50% said that they find politics to be a significant source of stress. A lot of them are saying it's affecting their sleep, it's affecting their relationships, it's affecting their family life.
The study looks at surveys from 800 U.S. adults. A large percentage of participants reported stress as a result of politics, while a fifth said politics caused them to lose sleep, feel fatigued, depressed, or created problems with family and friends. As many as 30% of people surveyed said politics triggered feelings of anger, frustration, hate, guilt, or led them to make comments they later regretted. Dr. Rock says part of the problem is we can't get away from political news anymore. And when we focus on things we cannot control, he says it can be a recipe for mental distress. Dr. Rock recommends taking breaks from politics and instead focusing on the three things we can control: our thoughts, decisions, and actions. He says the key is to give yourself permission to occasionally check out of the news cycle.
We need to take a break from that. You need to be a good informed citizen. You don't need to know every single thing that's going on because it's just too much to assimilate, and it overwhelms us.
Dr. Rock says people are generally poor at recognizing when politics get in the way of relationships. He says it's easy to become convinced we're right, and when we get too wrapped up with what's going on in our heads, we don't see that other people might not agree with us. Complete results of the study can be found in +1.
Well, it is Valentine's Day, and we have the perfect dog available for a couple or a family. Appropriately named, we introduce you to Cupid, available now for adoption.
Today's Save a Pet is proudly sponsored by Jason Ernest with Mountain West Lawyers. Call 775-727-9500.
Hi, I'm Darby here at Desert Haven Animal Society, and today we are joined with Cupid, which is so fitting for Valentine's Day. Cupid was an owner surrender because he's just a little bit too big for the children inside the home. They say that he does wonderful on car rides. He's wonderful on a leash. He is honestly such a fun, energetic family dog. He's been running around the yard the entire time. Oh my God. My whole arm is in his mouth. He is such a sweet boy. He's very, very, very affectionate. He wants to go and find his forever home with a family that has a lot of time for him so that he can play and run around the yard. Definitely a dog that you want to come out and take into the yard so he can go and calm down a little bit so you can see his beautiful, loving personality. Come and see him and all his friends here at Desert Haven Animal Society. They're on Ceres Lane behind the Nye County Courthouse. You can give them a call at 775-751-7020, and you can always look them up on their Facebook page at Desert Haven Animal Society. Goodbye, Cupid.
Well, this weekend is definitely the weekend to pick up Cupid. Well, if you want a great breakfast at a great price, you want to make sure to attend tomorrow's pancake breakfast at the Prump Senior Center on Basin Avenue. The event is a fundraiser for the center, and everyone is invited.
Tomorrow we're having our pancake breakfast. We try to have one at least once a year. And it's a big, big breakfast, pancakes, sausage, scrambled eggs, O'Brien potatoes, milk, juice, coffee for only $5. And it is a fundraiser for the center. And it's a lot of fun. We bring your families, bring everybody down, kids, everybody. It's open to the whole community.
Where are you guys at?
We're at 1370 West Basin, which is inside of the Sunset Mobile Home Park between Linda and David on Basin.
Is there any deal for the younger ones?
Yes, children under 10 are $3.
All right, so come on by tomorrow. What's the hours again?
8 a.m. to 11 a.m. tomorrow morning.
We got so many birthdays coming up. Darby's birthday is tomorrow. My son's is on Monday. Today, we're saying a very special happy birthday to one of our newest employees, Missy's birthday, and we celebrated it here at KPVM today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Missy. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Hey. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. They like that when I get them.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, happy birthday once again, Missy. And of course, it's Valentine's Day. Let's take a look outside and see what we have going on out there. We had the weather bug down there at Pahrump Valley High School showing us what's going on. Look at the mountain up there, Mount Charleston, all the snow covered, the snow caps, I should say. And of course, they're at the saloon up at the top of Mountain Springs. We're going to find out what we have in store for this Valentine's Day weekend right after the break.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hello and welcome back to News 25. I'm Michael Donohue with today's weather. In Las Vegas, we had a high of 66 degrees, a low of 41. Death Valley, 75, their low is 47 degrees. 65-33 in Amargosa, 63-31 in Beatty, 55-23 in Goldfield, 53 a low of 22 in Tonopah, 58 and 30 in Carson City, 60 a low of 27 in Fallon, and finally up in Fernley, their high is 59 and a low of 30 degrees. Now today in Pahrump, we saw sunny skies. Our high today was 64 degrees. Winds coming out of the south-southwest at 5 miles per hour, 17% for our humidity, and our sunrise at 6:32 a.m. Now for tonight, we're going to see some mostly clear skies. Our low is going to be 37 degrees. It is 61 outside currently, with winds coming out of the east-southeast at 5 miles per hour, 32% humidity, and our sunset at 5:23 tonight. Now looking ahead to our 7-day, the clouds are playing pranks on us. They're back for the weekend and Monday, along with some 15-mile-per-hour winds on Monday. And then those sunny skies are supposed to be back from Tuesday through next Friday. Temperature-wise, from Saturday to Monday, we're going to be seeing our temperatures in those mid to high 60s, just between 65 and 68 degrees. We're going to drop down to 58 and 59 Tuesday and Wednesday, and then back into those 60s with a high of 61 on Thursday and a high of 67 by next Friday. For overnights, we're going to be seeing the lows at 42 degrees on Saturday and Sunday. We're going to drop down to those low 30s from Monday to Thursday, between 30 and 34 degrees. Then it's going to come up just a little bit with a low of 38 by next Friday. So now with that, we're going to throw it back to the desk with Deanna.
Happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you back here on Monday.